It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll see the Steelers' creative quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Steelers and the Colts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Ready up. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Now Cooper looks to throw. He's got Harrison left side complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Dragon 60, 79 Broncos.
They go play action here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Steelers at 12-1 now to start play, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
On first down, Mims. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you...
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
At the Colts 12-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Cooper. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Ready, break.
3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Cooper. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
Ready.
Back to throw. Cooper. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now a throw here to his running back. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. 2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down. On first down, Richardson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Come on. Hit. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Cooper off the play fake. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Operating from the gun, Cooper. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Colts very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Cooper. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Mims. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down now, Mims. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And that fell. On that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Richardson's throw taken in by Graham. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Brought in over the middle by Graham. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
2nd and a couple.
Set up.
Here Richardson yet again. It's caught. Here's Langford. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. Called out a very strong gain of 24. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Cooper. He's got this to Pickens. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because...
And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
Best basically saying, we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Now the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Richardson on the bootleg here. They'll roll, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
On 2nd down, Mims. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game without just a 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here's Cooper from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Mims. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. Mims Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
A stoppage here, an injured Steeler on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Right there.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Still going.
Inside the 20, Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now Cooper throwing to start the drive.
Over the dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Off the bootleg, Cooper.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there on a first down again. They run over center with Collins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 average. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. Cooper. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
60 Bobcat. Go.
Cooper now on 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And and now they're in the hurry-up. In motion comes the tight end left.
Panther 11, Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Back to throw is Cooper on first down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Cooper toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Cooper from the gun on third down. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we reach half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live. Play action. Now Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Well, the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 3rd down and 1. Here's Cooper. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Cooper will look to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
On second down now, Mims. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
When you get locked in the back, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Off play action. Cooper. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally.
Ready, set! Hey, check that.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Buffalo 18.
Delay of game, offense.
And that flag accepted.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll look to throw on third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Rig. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Cooper. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great play there. Touchdown number 2 in the game.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
Richardson now on second down.
Over the middle, complete. That's Grant. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Aiden Hutchinson
in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
Second down, here's Richardson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
Off play action. Richardson. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. 2 touchdowns to his credit so far. Charles, I'm curious, do these wide receivers, what do they go in with each week? Is it different week to week for the goals that they personally set for themselves, do you think?
I doubt that it's different from week to week. Maybe because of game plan, they know that one guy might be featured more than the other. But all in all, these guys are looking for 100 or more yards in receiving. But the biggest thing, getting into the end zone. And how about him? He's gotten there twice in this game.
He has indeed. On second down, Mims. And some room to maneuver. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator. When we clip out the box score, nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe a screenshot it online.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Cooper looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
On 2nd down now. Mims. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run on first down. Mims. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Cooper. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they want to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Bravo 80. Check, hurt. Smash.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mims.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. Richardson to the air on first down. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Richardson looking to throw this. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Check. Panthers. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Now it's Richardson. He finds Bateman over the middle, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They need 2. Here's third down. And Richardson looks to throw once more. He finds his man complete. It's Grant. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call.
And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They'll try the left side. Mims. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Operating from the gun, Cooper. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. McCray. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
There you go.
Second and 10.
Free.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. McCray, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
3, 18 Ranger, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Cooper on 3rd down. Keeps himself upright. Dancing to his left. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Off the play fake. Cooper eluding the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, McCray. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Here now, 2nd and 4. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. From the 16, Cooper. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Ready.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on